Hey Pisces, my favorite water signs. Actually, I don't think I know that many Aquariuses, but I do love my Pisces. You guys are some dedicated people, loyal. Pisces, we're gonna just figure out, we're gonna just jump right into it and see what's going on here, because I have done the spiel a couple of times now, and I'm just gonna end up saying hit that like and subscribe because you're gonna like me, and then I'm also gonna say that this is here to empower you and make you feel good. And yeah, sometimes in the middle of the read I might try to switch it up to make it sound like career and love, but let's just get into it. This is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Just a lot. I don't want these together though. Just like that. I don't know. I feel like somebody is not telling you the whole truth about a situation. But that's okay because you really didn't want to know it anyways. And the messages that they're giving you aren't that complex and like, you know, you write like that much and they write a little bit. But I don't think that's because they don't like you. I think that they do like you. I think this person could be an earth sign. We got temperance, Sag, we got some fire, we got everything here, right? But they're really trying to see how to make something happen and move on into a better phase. And tell me about the temperance. They're trying to mix some. The Seven of Pentacles, oh, that's the Seven of Cups. Okay, well, they look the same. They're gonna come in flirty. They're gonna come in flirty if this is a person. What's the High Priestess? Your messages are gonna be a little on the apprehensive, colder side, kind of like, yeah, I'm not sure, but I think that they see you, or they're gonna try to combine all of their knowledge of how to approach a person and make things work. If you're already in this commitment and you have been for a while, I do see that there's gonna be some progress and like a new step in a new direction. Like we were doing good, now we're not, and then now it's like we're gonna rewrite our vows type shit. Again, I'm getting Leo, fire, but with the temperance, I'm really getting that this person is trying to like come and approach the situation with some loving, and you really thought that you weren't going to get this, but they really felt like you could be the one. Like they don't want to have this be a missed opportunity, so they're going to come back, and they're going to come back with fire in their hearts. They could be any sign. They're coming in with this energy. If I'm just funny and cute, they are going to like me. And they're going to try to figure out how to make that happen. They're going to use all of their tools that they have in their little toolbox. Tell me about, this is something that you thought that wasn't going to happen. Tell me about the Hermit. Look, the Knight of Wands again. Judgment could be somebody from the past. Could be somebody more on the stable side. Maybe you don't know that because you don't know them, but it could be somebody more stable. But why the Hermit? Why? It took a minute for them to, get out of their butthole. Page of Swords reverse. Some of you aren't talking right now. Some of you guys can be going through a breakup. And then being reunited. But at the moment right now, you guys aren't talking. So it's somebody that's coming back. I don't think this is the new person that you've never met before. I think you've met them before in some way, shape, or form. Even if it was just a simple introduction, you met them. And you're going to run into them again. They're going to want to make something work. They're going to want to make something work. Why the Seven of Swords? Because they They just finished. Oh my God, everybody has the same story. They just finished something. Something just ended with them. They just walked away from something. But even if it was they walked away from there for a while, it's still in their heart. And now they've left it from their heart type of thing, you know? Or maybe it's further away from their heart and now it's to their belly button or some shit like that. I do see them succeeding. I get them going from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. Ooh, and we got the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely looking more and more as a commitment as I'm flipping the cards. Huh. Again, the Judgment could be somebody from the past. Somebody's coming in with an apology. And a new opportunity. Go listen to my last read, Aquarius. They are going to be putting more of an effort. I don't know how much more of an effort, but with the King of Pentacles and the Knight to the King, I really feel like they are going to be putting in a lot more effort. I'm going to stop here only because I've already done this and I feel like I'm repeating myself. So go listen to Aquarius and go listen to Pisces because I really feel like it's going to resonate. The King of Wands, yeah, they're running towards this opportunity. Like, no, wait, oh shit, they're still single. I gotta hurry up and go. Because their intuition, High Priestess, twice. The High Priestess is going, yo. I would really start clapping louder, but they're just like, wake up. What did I tell you? Stop thinking about the past. The shit's over. Wake the fuck up. That's what their intuition is saying. Their intuition is telling them. It's slowly leaving messages. It's like beep 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 beep. Check your phone. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Oh, and then you don't, or they don't. And it's like, how do we get them to check their phone again? Okay, get them a text message. All right, they're gonna scroll. Keep scrolling. And they're not doing it. But it's because they're just like, They're thinking they're not using their High Priestess. But they do see the opportunity. And look, they have this opportunity, they see it, and then they're clutching onto it. They're clutching onto it. And you're over here like, what? You did all that? Well, that was stupid. Why didn't you just say hi? You didn't have to come up with some concoction and some reason and some long-ass, drawn-out story that I didn't really even care about. Like, why did you even pull out the wine glasses and start pouring them on the floor? Like, you could have just poured them in another cup. And we don't have to lick the wine off the floor now. That's some expensive ass sangria. Why did you have to go about it that way? Because they were doing, they had their own shit. That's why. Six of Wands. I really want to know about the Six of Wands real quick. Sorry. I know I was just like, I'm leaving. I do that all the time. You're no longer an option. And they're jumping in for a rebirth. They're jumping in for a new beginning. They're like, wait. Knight of Wands again. They're coming in flirting, and then the real truth of the matter is that they see you as potential. This is kind of giving me the same of this feel. Like I'm kind of, because the Magician is somebody that creates, you know. But I do feel like this person is hiding something from their past. It's not like, you know, I got a crush on my cousin type shit. I feel like it's something from their past, like, yeah, I really kicked her out and she had nowhere to go. Or I kicked him out and he had nowhere to go and they like slept in their car. I'm a real piece of shit. I think something like that. Like, they didn't tell you that when they moved, they just gave away their dog and dropped it off at a shelter after having it for like 10 years, where you would have been like, oh, I'm never going to be with someone that does that. Something like that. Like they're keeping back their true selves because they want to show you the best of them. And I don't think that they're a bad person though, with all of the kings and the pentacles and all of that. Like, I still feel like they're still good. It's just maybe that there's something that they're ashamed of, that they don't want to tell you. How are you going to know this is a person, other than the fact that they ignored you and they're running back to you? I think that's kind of a clue in itself. What's the Moon? What you don't see coming while you're working and you have your head down is that you're going to find love. Okay, how are we going to know this is the one, though? How are we going to know this is the person that you're saying that this is the person? Because you're going to be like, because they're going to act like it didn't even happen. And amongst all of the chaos, they already knew that they were interested in you. No, that's what you don't see. Well, I want to know what they see, though. Yeah, they got a crush on you. They think everything's great. They think they made the right choice. Whatever. I want to know, how are you going to know that this is the person? What are the signs? It's going to start working out naturally. You're not going to have to make this one work. It's just going to work. The messages are going to be flowing. The communication is going to be there. It's going to be effortless. The success is just going to come because it's just going to come. And what you don't see coming is that they are going to finally make a decision and pull their head out of their own ass, come out from being agoraphobic, and say, ooh, I want that one right there, the orange one. And then, I don't really want to get into the, fine, what's the Three of Swords? Quick. Tell me, what's the Three of Swords? Oh, okay, that was just their past that they were all crying about, and we don't fucking care. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. You want me to sit here and date you and be like, oh my God, and then you know what he did? Like, no, bitch, I was trying to get drunk and fuck. All right, let me go. I'll see you guys later. Bye.